Welcome to How to Hardcore. This is a new Let's Play series where I aim to show you that hardcore Minecraft is awesome. So, a lot of people that I know play this game and they're like, yo, you play hardcore? What's wrong with you? Why would you do that? But I actually think it makes the game more fun and more challenging, so that's one of the things that this series will be all about. I also like to build things, so we'll build a lot of cool stuff, some historically inspired builds, things like that. I'll show you some of the little shortcuts and tricks that I use to make life easier. And of course, automated farms, because this is Minecraft and it's all about automated farms and building. So those are the kind of things that we're going to be doing in this series. So let's get right into it.
So, early game priorities. Priority number 1, find sheep or a village. That is the most important thing. Aha, sheep. We're just going to kill all the sheep because we're a horrible human being. We're a horrible person, so we just murder them all. Even this one. Yep, killed your parent right in front of you. Yeah, no mercy. Sorry.
Okay, so you may have noticed a subtle change in the hearts at the bottom and some of the colors and textures. I enabled my favorite texture pack. As you can see, it makes the menus gray, and it doesn't change things too much, and that's just wonderful. So anyway, we've got ourselves a bed. We've got a little bit of food from killing stuff. This is the basic thing that you need on day one. You need a bed and you need food. If you can get those, you're probably in okay shape.
That is definitely a shipwreck. And that is the kind of thing we cannot afford to ignore this early in the game. What do we got? Enchanted shoes with Frostwalker. That's really it. Okay. Oh, we're going to take damage. Oh, boy, that's not good. Oh, God. I believe these boots should allow us to walk on water. Yes? Yes. Yes, they do. Okay. It's the beginning of the next day. And I stopped here when I realized that we've been here before. That's the same shipwreck, and there was even a piece of sugar cane floating in the water. So we have somehow managed to do the complete circle, which is just great. And I think there's really only one way to prevent that, and we're just gonna ice walk our way across the ocean like a boss.
So one of the perks about exploring is that you find cool stuff. There's no point to stick around spawn since you're never going to respawn. So you might as well just keep going until you find all the stuff you need. And one of the things we need is a woodland mansion. That's a great find. Totems are a great insurance policy. So, it's always good to find a woodland mansion. This is also a pretty cool find. And while we're at it, that's pretty cool too. Yup. But wait. That's pretty cool. Very nice little valley right there. But that's even cooler. So, very nice for us. And those leather boots are really coming in handy right about now. Another perk of exploring is when you find nice big mountains, since the new ore generation rules in 118, you get a lot of iron and coal, and we're going to take it. So after that, we have half a stack of iron and we have a whole lot of coal. So that was very quick and totally worth it. And now we have a village. So this is what I've been looking for the entire time. This is actually the first village I've found in 5 days of exploring. But, this might be our ticket to success. So finding a village early is always a great thing to have. And these other things, they're pretty good things to have too, especially the sugarcane. We're going to come back to that later for sure. Okay, so let's take a look around this village. You got some hay bales, a few houses, not a ton of houses.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, double almost end of the series right there.
All right, so the next order of business is we got to find a nice flat area near the village to make our commune, villager base, uh, camp, whatever you want to call it. It's where we keep the villagers hostage. So I'm thinking this is a nice, pretty area. It's a peninsula. It's got water on most sides. It's very flat. We won't have to do much work here. So I think this is going to do it. And most importantly of all is that it's very close to the village. I mean, it's only like 40 blocks away, so we won't have to shuttle anybody.
But before we do that, we're going to need some sort of bridge. What show of faith and respect and gratitude is better than a bridge? We came in and we built you a bridge. Isn't that cool? We wouldn't do that if we had bad intentions. Okay, now for the bottom middle, a few choices. We got planks. You could use birch planks. You could use alternating oak and birch planks. Oak logs like that, or birch logs like that. Or we could use logs like this. Well, I don't like this look. This is not the look. This is not the way. I think we'll rule off that one as well, and this one. I think it looks a little bit busy, actually. Okay, so bottom is going to be these walls because this just looks really cool. Originally, I was thinking it would just be 1 by 1 with this on either side, but now I'm thinking that that's a little bit too much. So I'm thinking that we're going to put these out a block, and it's going to make everything pop just a little bit more. So if you see what I mean, if we go and we look at it from over here, right, this looks so much better than if they were just flush with the bridge. It's a lot of cobblestone. It's a lot of cobblestone. But yeah, as I was thinking, it probably would be better if the bridge itself were stone bricks and the walls were cobblestone. Okay, I have to admit, I do kind of like the way that this looks, much better than it did before. Alright, so here we have stone brick, and then we have stone brick and cobblestone. I think I like the stone brick and the cobblestone, just for the variation it gives it. Definitely not. Definitely not. Well, okay, so we finally finished the bridge. Here's what it looks like at the end. So I ended up with these kind of chiseled stone blocks here just because I didn't really know what else to use. And it kind of works. It's a little heavy on the stone, but it's a bridge. It's a good bridge. Adds to the landscape. Looks cool up close. Looks cool from far away. Here's a nice side view. Of course, I sunk the posts all the way. I mean, come on, obviously I sunk the posts all the way. Not going to fudge something like that. It's got to be, it's got to be structurally sound. Wouldn't want to give the villagers a defective bridge. So next, well, we have a decent number of walls, but we're going to need a lot more for what's coming next. We have to protect the villagers. And there's only really one way I know how to do that. And, well, that's to box them in and then light up everything really well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use mostly cobblestone walls, but, we'll have a few stone brick walls here and there just to kind of liven it up a little bit. And this horse is in my way. Get out of my way, horse. We'll just have a few of these every now and then. Really, you gotta move, dude. Now we just need to put in a little entrance. These look really good when you put them in between walls. And of course, villagers cannot use them. I just don't like keeping the villagers in little 1 by 1 pens. Same thing with cows and chickens and everything. I just, they need some room to breathe, and it doesn't feel right, and it's not how I would farm the villagers or anything else in real life. So that's why we're out here gathering the wood, so that we can make the villager house. That doesn't help. Okay, so I think I have all of the resources together. Now we just need to build our little villager hut. I think we'll have to expand the size of this villager pen. Sorry, commune. Villager commune. That's what we're calling it. Villager commune, because they're joining us willingly.
So I'm not very good at building roofs, and I kind of just, trial and error it. I kind of just do it over and over again until, well, I don't totally hate what I get at the end. So that's what we're going to do here. We got two different designs, one on the left, one on the right. The left is just your bland, all stairs up to the middle. And the right, it's got a little tier up there where it's kind of more flat. So, we're just going to kind of mess around with these. I'm kind of leaning towards the one on the right now, but, you know, we'll have to see where we go. Ah, the classic face problem. Yes, be careful what you build because sometimes it looks like a really derpy face. And yeah, well, this is much better. Instead of looking like a face, this kind of looks more like a, I don't know, like a samurai helmet or something. I just kind of messed around until I came up with that. And, I kind of like this look. So I think we're going to go with that. I think that's the house design. So yeah, that's the design. Put a little arch in the door. Got the little rustic logs for some variation. Uh, and here's the interior. It's just oak planks with some oak and stripped oak logs in the floor to make it look nicer. You got your super budget windows because we don't have glass. Okay, so now it's time for everybody's favorite task. Lure the villagers into my prison. I mean, commune, camp. Definitely not a prison. Definitely not. Yes, right this way. Right this way. Come on. You're going to be our cook or something like that, and you're going to live in there and you're going to be happy forever. Um, Look, I promise you a lot of cool things are going to happen, buddy. No, 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 this way, this way. We're going to get lots of cool stuff. We're going to get like glowing purple armor. We're going to like go to other dimensions. We're going to fly. Flying is cool. And, by we, I do mean we, right? Do read the fine print. Do read the fine print. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be all right, and you're gonna be happy, and you're gonna have more emeralds than you could ever possibly imagine. And I know how you people really like emeralds, so that's the life, right? I mean, yeah, what more could a villager want? You're gonna have partners. It's gonna be a whole camp. You're gonna have golems. You're gonna have cats. You're gonna have some nice buildings and stuff. I mean, what more could you want? And I'll trade you all of the uncooked meat that your heart could ever desire, right? I mean, what more could an aspiring butcher want, right? And okay, there we go. Very nice. Okay, goodbye. See you later. Now you're trapped forever. Thanks, buddy. Right, one down, one to go. Once we have two, we're good, and we can make unlimited villagers after that. Don't think about that too much. Uh, what? Okay, let's try that again. So anyway, this guy is going to be our Fletcher. The Fletcher is pretty much one of the best of the early game villagers because you can trade him sticks, and sticks are just about the easiest thing to get. All right, so the next step is the sugarcane farm. We're going to need all this sugarcane to make paper, to make books and stuff, but we can also trade it to the villagers. So, harvesting that thing got us 3 stacks. We can trade it for paper to a cartographer, and that's a decent emerald trade as well. So I made this chicken coop. I don't love it, but, it will hold chickens, and that's kind of what we need right now. And, it does look the part. Right, so the next order of business is we have to make a mine. I don't really want to start caving just yet because I don't have a lot of gear, and I feel like that's a good way to die real quick. So we're going to branch mine. Branch mining is a little bit different here, but once you go down to deep slate, which we are now at, y equals 8-ish. Yeah, once you go down to deep slate, you can start finding diamonds. The deeper down you go, the better. And well, we're going to go all the way, but not with stone tools because I don't hate myself that much. Okay, so as you can see, we've been doing a little trading. We traded for a lot of stone pickaxes, a lot. And now we're going to trade for a lot of emeralds. So, we'll just go ahead, we'll trade them all the sticks for all the emeralds until we run out of sticks. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to trade all those emeralds for more stone pickaxes, which is, just great. But another important step in our journey is to get a shield. And shields are, kind of the greatest thing. The iron armor is great too. You get the achievement and everything, that's nice. at least half of an iron armor set. But really, the shield is like the greatest thing since sliced bread because once you have a shield, you just basically don't die as long as you use the shield. So you know you're running around and there's a creeper. Oh, nope, safe. Skeleton arrows, safe. So we've accomplished quite a lot today. We've got a whole lot of emeralds. We got our little starter base set up. We have the basics of an economy starting to function here. You know, we have a little bit of armor. We have a shield. I mean, shields are great. So I think this is a good place to leave it for today. But if you enjoyed this video, you know, please feel free to give a like and maybe even subscribe. And I'll see you soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.
That's the way. Okay, good. Now